Hi, it's Dennis. Welcome back. Today I want to revisit a video I did a few months back on guaranteed income. And I'm going to add a new wrinkle, if you will, to the scenario. Let's assume we're talking about a male or female. I'm going to focus on a female, age 65 years old. And I'm going to assume for a moment that this lady has $500,000 of non-registered investments. Her goal is to maximize her income that she has to spend from the $500,000, but also wants to guarantee that the $500,000 is going to go to her children on her death. So historically, or quite often, the approach with that type of money would be, all right, what I'll do is I'll put the $500,000 in a guaranteed investment certificate so my principal is protected. The guaranteed investment certificate, let's say it's paying you today somewhere around 3%, and I'm being generous. So it's going to generate revenue of approximately $15,000. If you assume this lady's receiving some kind of pension and old age pension and little bits of other type of income, the tax on that $15,000 of interest from the GIC will be approximately $4,000, leaving her with $11,000 to spend. Now I want to talk about an alternative strategy that will achieve the same desires, but putting more money in your hand to spend every year, in this lady's hand to spend, and protecting her even better over the long term. Let me explain. Let's say, for example, you took the $500,000 and you bought a life annuity. The life annuity would pay out approximately $34,000 a year right now. And that's going to pay her that $34,000 a year for as long as she lives. We don't know how long she's going to live, but for as long as she lives, it's going to pay her $34,000 a year. The tax that $34,000 is going to attract is very low because a portion of your annuity payback is from principal. So let me explain. So the tax bill would only be approximately $3,000. So from the $34,000, we're going to subtract off the $3,000 that we owe Revenue Canada. Next, we're going to go out to protect the estate so that we make sure that the children receive the $500,000 that this lady wanted to leave them. We're going to buy a life insurance policy for $500,000. That's going to cost you $11,000 in premium. So remember, we started with $34,000 from the annuity. We're taking $3,000 out for tax and $11,000 now out for the life insurance premium. So that's leaving this lady with approximately $20,000 to spend. That's versus the $11,000 we have if we just bought the traditional GIC. So we have a $9,000 increase in the after-tax amount of money to spend, and we've achieved the two goals of leaving the $500,000 to the estate and guaranteeing the income. Now I want to introduce a third idea. The third idea, and the only problem that could really interrupt this person's need for additional income above, let's say, the $11,000 from the GIC or the $20,000 from our annuity, is if they ended up needing long-term care, which can be very expensive. So what I want to do now with the $9,000, with half of that money or so, or $4,000, from the $9,000 that the annuity scenario exceeds the GIC scenario, I want to use $4,000 to buy long-term care insurance. That $4,000 a year premium will guarantee $36,000 a year of tax-free income for long-term care, either to a facility or at home and it could be paid to a professional or family members. So now what we're doing is we're paying from the annuity, we're getting $34,000, $3,000 to the tax man, $11,000 for the life insurance premium to make sure our estate's protected, and $4,000 for long-term care insurance. That now guarantees $36,000 of care coverage for as long as that person lives. Hope that makes sense. Thanks for listening and have a great day.